Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled among rolling hills and lush greenery, lived Kwame and Adjoa, a couple whose love story was known to all. They had met in the most enchanting of ways during the annual harvest festival, a time when the village came alive with music, dance, and the aroma of delicious food. Kwame, the humble farmer known for his kindness and strength, was captivated the moment he saw Adjoa, a young woman whose beauty was matched only by her grace and intelligence. Adjoa, the daughter of the village healer, was admired for her gentle heart and wisdom beyond her years. Their eyes met across the bustling festival grounds, and it was as if the world stood still. Kwame, with a heart full of hope and admiration, approached Adjoa and offered her a garland of freshly picked flowers. Adjoa accepted with a radiant smile, and from that moment on, their lives became intertwined. They spent hours talking, discovering shared dreams and values, when soon, a deep and unshakable bond formed between them. Their love blossomed quickly, and their courtship was filled with joy and laughter. Kwame, ever the romantic, delighted in surprising Adjoa with small tokens of affection. He would leave freshly picked flowers on her doorstep, carve intricate wooden trinkets with her name, and prepare her favorite meals. Once, he even arranged a surprise picnic by the river, complete with a blanket of wildflowers and a feast of fruits and sweet pastries. Adjoa's heart swelled with love and gratitude each time, her smile reflecting the happiness that Kwame's gestures brought her. They were married in a beautiful ceremony, surrounded by their family and friends, under a sky filled with twinkling stars. The village elders blessed their union, predicting a future of happiness and prosperity. As a married couple, Kwame and Adjoa were the epitome of love and happiness in their village. They worked together on their farm, turning it into a thriving piece of land that provided for their community. Their home was a haven of warmth and kindness, where neighbors often gathered to share meals, stories, and laughter. Kwame's strength and diligence were complemented by Adjoa's wisdom and nurturing spirit, creating a partnership that was both balanced and harmonious. Their love was evident in every aspect of their lives. They would be seen walking hand in hand through the village, their faces alight with joy. Kwame's laughter would ring out as Adjoa teased him, and Adjoa's eyes would sparkle with love whenever she looked at her husband. They were often called upon to mediate disputes and offer counsel, their relationship serving as a model of what true partnership and love could achieve. Their greatest joy and the deepest desire of their hearts was to have a child. Years passed without the pitter-patter of little feet in their home, and though their longing grew, so did their love and support for each other. They faced their challenges with unwavering faith and resilience, drawing strength from their bond. One early morning, as Adjoa went about her chores, she began to notice subtle changes in her body. Her energy was different, and she felt a sense of fullness in her spirit. Suspecting the possibility of pregnancy, she visited the village healer, who confirmed her joyous news. Adjoa's heart raced with excitement and anticipation, eager to share this miracle with Kwame. In the tradition of their ancestors, Adjoa decided to reveal the news in a special way. She prepared Kwame's favorite meal and decorated their home with fragrant flowers. As the sun set and Kwame returned from the fields, he was greeted by the sight of their home aglow with candlelight and the aroma of a lovingly prepared feast. After they had eaten, Adjoa took Kwame's hand and led him outside under the moonlit sky. With a voice trembling with joy, she placed his hand gently on her belly and whispered, "Kwame, my love, the spirits have blessed us. We are going to have a child." Tears of joy filled Kwame's eyes as he embraced Adjoa, their hearts beating as one. They stood together, gazing at the stars, their souls entwined in a moment of pure, unadulterated happiness. The news of Adjoa's pregnancy spread through the village, bringing immense joy to their family and friends. Kwame and Adjoa prepared for the arrival of their child with boundless hope and excitement, their love deepening with each passing day. Finally, the day came when Adjoa gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, Akua. Their home was filled with the sweet sound of a newborn's cries, and their hearts overflowed with love and gratitude. However, as the days turned into weeks, Adjoa began to notice something concerning. Akua's legs seemed weak, and she struggled to move them. Despite Adjoa's gentle encouragement and care, Akua showed no signs of improvement. Worried and heartbroken, Adjoa consulted the village healer, who confirmed her worst fears: Akua was crippled. The news struck Adjoa like a thunderbolt. She felt a mix of sorrow and fear for her daughter's future. With a heavy heart, she knew she had to tell Kwame. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Adjoa gathered her courage and approached Kwame. She took his hands in hers, her eyes filled with tears, and softly said, "Kwame, my love, there is something I must tell you about our daughter. Akua, she is crippled." Kwame's reaction was immediate and intense. His face contorted with a mixture of shock, disbelief, and anger. He pulled his hands away and stormed out of their home, his heart heavy with disappointment and sorrow. Kwame couldn't accept that their long-awaited child was not perfect, and his love for Adjoa turned to bitterness. He unfairly blamed her for Akua's condition, believing she had failed him in some way. Consumed by his grief and unable to cope with the situation, Kwame sought solace in the arms of another woman, Akua. Akua was known for her beauty and charm, and Kwame was drawn to her in his vulnerable state. He found temporary comfort in her company, hoping to escape the pain that haunted him. In his desperation, Kwame married Akua, abandoning Adjoa and Akua. Years passed, and Adjoa's love and faith in Akua never wavered. She nurtured her daughter with all her heart, but miraculously, Akua began to heal. Her laughter once again filled their home, a testament to the power of a mother's love. Meanwhile, Kwame's new marriage brought him more heartache, thus Akua bore him a son, Kofi, who was also crippled. This new misfortune forced Kwame to confront the curse that haunted his family. In his despair, Kwame sought out the village elder, a wise man who knew the ancient stories and traditions. The elder revealed that Kwame's family was cursed because of a grave sin committed by his ancestors. Long ago, Kwame's great-grandfather, in a fit of jealousy and greed, had betrayed his closest friend, leading to the friend's death. The spirit of the betrayed friend cursed Kwame's lineage, condemning them to suffer until the wrong was righted. Determined to end the suffering, Kwame undertook a series of arduous rituals under the elder's guidance. He fasted, prayed, and performed acts of penance. He visited the grave of his great-grandfather's friend and begged for forgiveness, vowing to live a life of honor and integrity. Finally, after days of sincere repentance, the curse was lifted and Kofi miraculously healed. Realizing the depth of his mistakes and the pain he had caused Adjoa and Akua, Kwame was filled with remorse. He knew he had to return to Adjoa and beg for her forgiveness. With a heart heavy with regret and hope, Kwame made the journey back to his first home. When he arrived, Kwame found Adjoa and Akua in their garden, surrounded by blooming flowers. Akua, now healed, was running and playing, her laughter filling the air. Kwame's eyes filled with tears of joy and sorrow as he saw his daughter healthy and happy. Adjoa turned and saw Kwame standing at the gate. Her heart raced with a mix of emotions, anger, a hurt, and a flicker of hope. Kwame, his voice trembling, said, "Adjoa, I have wronged you deeply. I let my pain blind me and drove me away from you and our daughter. I have learned the truth of our family's curse and lifted it. I beg you to forgive me and allow me to return home." Adjoa stood silent for a moment, her mind racing through the years of struggle and sorrow. She saw the sincerity in Kwame's eyes, the deep regret and longing for redemption. Her heart, always filled with love and compassion, softened. She took a deep breath and said, "Kwame, you have caused us much pain, but I see that you have changed. For the sake of our daughter and the love we once shared, I will forgive you." Tears of relief streamed down Kwame's face as he embraced Adjoa and Akua. They decided to start anew, rebuilding their lives together. The village welcomed Kwame back, seeing the transformation in him and the strength of Adjoa's forgiveness. Kwame and Adjoa's home became a place of healing and love. They raised Akua and Kofi together, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. Soon, their family was blessed with 3 more children, each bringing more joy and unity. In the twilight of their years, Kwame would often hold Adjoa close, whispering, "Our love was tested, but it endured. Thank you for believing in us." Their legacy lived on a beautiful tapestry woven with threads of forgiveness, redemption, and enduring love. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more heartwarming tales.